Hi everyone! Today we're gonna make food preparation for the whole month. I've got a bunch of meat and chicken and turkey and even shrimps. And let's get started!
Well, today I've got a pack of shrimps, 3 kilos of beef, 4 whole chickens, 2 kilos of turkey breast, and about a kilo and a half of chicken wings. Let's start with the wings. First, we'll cut them on the joint into 2 parts, actually 3, since the wing tip will go into the broth later. Once they're all cut, place the wings into a large bowl to make a marinade. This is one of my kids' absolutely favorite dishes, barbecue chicken wings. Just season them with salt and pepper. You can add any of your favorite spices if you want, but I usually don't. The key is to use a really good quality barbecue sauce, the kind that has the nice smoky flavor. When they bake, they'll get a beautiful caramelized crust. Mix everything well so the wings are nicely coated. Even my youngest daughter, who's actually not a big meat eater, loves this. I split the 1.5 kilos of wings into 2 portions for freezing. Just pop them into zip-top bags and they're freezer ready. When you want to cook them, you don't even have to thaw them, but those a little better if you do. Bake them at 180 degrees around 350 Fahrenheit, and you'll get these sweet, sticky, smoky wings that taste amazing. Alright, let's move on to the next dish. This has honestly saved me for an entire month. Pulled beef. First, sear the beef on all sides in a bit of oil for about 2-3 minutes per side until it's beautifully browned. Then, in a deep oven-proof dish, add any vegetables you like. I'm using onions, bell peppers, and carrots. Chop them however you like and layer them at the bottom. Place the seared beef on top. No need to cut it yet. We'll shred it later. Add salt, pepper, and any favorite spices. I'm using dried garlic and paprika. Then pour in a bit of water. Cover it with a lid and bake it 170-180 degrees around 340-345 Fahrenheit for about 4 hours. Halfway through, you can take it out and flip it. Once it's done, let it cool and then shred it into pieces. You can put the shredded meat back into its juice. Then, portion everything meat, veggies, and broth into freezer bags. From one piece of beef, I got 4 full portions. I even served it to guests. It's basically a ready to serve meal. Just defrost it, cook some pasta or rice, add the beef, and you've got a perfect dinner. Now, let's move on to the chicken. I'm breaking it down. If you want to see that in more detail, check out my previous video. Here you can still see the basics. Separate the wings, thighs, drumsticks, neck, breasts, and the backbone. The bones and back go into the pot for the broth, which will also freeze later. I divide all the meat into parts because we'll make different dishes from each. First, we'll marinate the thighs and drumsticks. The chicken breast we'll use for ground meat. Don't worry, all the leftover meat and the bones we will use too. I'll show it later. For now, fill a pot with water, add the bones, plus some carrot and onion for the broth, and let it cook. Meanwhile, let's make the marinade for the thighs and drumsticks. Mix together some mayonnaise and sweet salsa. Mine made of tomatoes, peppers, and onions that have been sauteed. It's kind of like a jika but closer to salsa. Add salt and pepper and mix it up. Now take two bags, put the drumsticks and thighs inside, pour in marinade, and massage it right in the bag. That's it, freeze them as it. Later, you just bake them, and you've got a delicious, juicy dinner ready to go. The chicken turns out super tender and flavored, great even for guests. Next, let's move on to ground meat. I'm using turkey breasts and chicken breasts. Cut them into pieces that fit through your meat grinder. Add an onion and grind everything together. Let's make some chicken nuggets from the smaller fillets. Cut the fillets into strips. Season it with salt, pepper, paprika, and dried garlic. Mix them right on the cutting board so everything coated evenly. Then coat each piece in the breadcrumbs and place them on a tray for freezing. When you want to cook them, you can bake them in the oven or deep fry them straight from the frozen. It's such a convenient, quick meal. I always keep some in the freezer. When my kids' friends come over, they love nuggets and fries, so I always have a stash ready. Now, let's use that ground meat we made, chicken and turkey, with onions seasoned with salt and pepper. The first prep is meatballs. They're great for soups or quick meals. Freeze them first on a tray and then transfer to bags once solid. Next up, mini meat pizzas. Roll small balls of meat, place them on a tray, press the center down with a glass to make a little well, and fill it with whatever you like. I use sun-dried tomato pesto, ham, and sun-dried tomatoes, but you can use any pizza toppings you want. Sprinkle with cheese, freeze them, and you have easy ready to bake snack or even a quick lunch. The next one is cutlets stuffed with boiled egg. Boil the eggs, grate them, form a flat patty from the meat, place the egg inside, pinch the edges closed, and coat in the breadcrumbs. Now let's make shrimp pasta prep. We're not cooking the pasta itself, just the sauce. Slice cherry tomatoes in half, roughly chop few cloves of garlic, and heat some oil in a pan. Add the garlic to flavor the oil, then toast the tomatoes. Add a bit of butter so everything caramelized nicely. Add the shrimps, season with salt and pepper, and you are done. Put it all in a vacuum bag, seal it, and freeze. Later, just defrost it, cook some pasta, mix it all together, and you've got restaurant quality dinner in a minute. Next, let's prep some beef. I'm just cutting the beef into small portion sized pieces so it's ready for stewing or any dish I want to make later. Cutting beef can take so long time, so doing it all at once really saves effort. When freezing, make sure the bags are flat so they thaw quickly. Okay, now what's left? The broth. Take out all the bones, remove the meat, and we'll use it to make a delicious spread for bread. Put the meat in a blender, add cream cheese, a bit of sun dried tomato pesto, proceed cheese, and your favorite spices. Add a little broth so it blends smoothly. The texture should be soft and spreadable. Blend everything and portion it into small bags so you can defrost it anytime and have a quick breakfast. Just spread it on a toast. I also pour the broth into small containers to use later for sauces or soups. So, here are all my prepared meals: marinated chicken thighs and drumsticks in a jika and mayo sauce, 4 big portions of pulled beef, the meat spread, sliced beef for stews, frozen meatballs, a whole piece of beef for roasting, shrimp pasta, chicken nuggets, cutlets with eggs, broth, barbecue wings, and meat pizzas. This all easily lasts us a month, and it all fits in a regular freezer. If you ever played Tetris as a kid or still do, you'll have no trouble organizing everything neat in your freezer. It all fits perfectly compact. I even still have some waffles from my last meal prep, some ice cream and frozen veggies tucked into my sides. So if you've got Tetris skills, your freezer will be a masterpiece. Thanks so much for watching. Remember, your freezer is your best time saver. Don't forget to subscribe. I've got plenty more ideas to help make your time in the kitchen easier. See you next time.